Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss an important topic, that is coordinate system. Coordinate system. The main purpose of introducing this coordinate system is to identify the shapes of triangles, quadrilaterals, circles, and to find their areas and circumferences in a plane, and to find the surface area and volume of the solids like cylinder, cone, sphere. We introduce this coordinate system. Generally, a coordinate system is of two types. The first one is 2D coordinate system. Or two-dimensional coordinate system. It is the system defined in a plane with two dimensions x-axis and y-axis. Two-dimensional coordinate system. It is the system defined in a plane with two dimensions x-axis and y-axis. The second one is 3D coordinate system. It is the system defined in a space with three dimensions x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Generally, there are two types of coordinate systems: two-dimensional coordinate system and a three-dimensional coordinate system. Two-dimensional coordinate system, it is defined in a plane. Three-dimensional coordinate system, it is a system defined in space. Now, first of all, we discuss about two-dimensional coordinate system. A point in a plane with an ordered pair of real numbers x and y. It is an ordered pair of two real numbers x and y. It is called a point in the plane. A point in a plane is an ordered pair of real numbers x and y. Now in this, the first element x is called x coordinate or abscissa. The first element x is called x coordinate or abscissa. The second element y is called y coordinate or ordinate. This is called x coordinate or abscissa, and this is called y coordinate or ordinate. Now we discuss how to represent this ordered pair x and y in coordinate system. Let us consider this entire board as a plane. We consider this board as a plane. Two perpendicular lines, these two are perpendicular lines. Two perpendicular lines divide the entire plane into four equal parts. Four equal parts. This is one part, this is one part, this is one part, and this is one part. Two perpendicular lines divide the plane into four equal parts. Each part is called a quadrant. Each part is called a quadrant. Now it is first quadrant, and it is second quadrant, and it is third quadrant, and it is fourth quadrant. Now the point of intersection of these two perpendicular lines is taken as origin. The coordinates of origin are 0, 0. This line is called horizontal line, and we represent it by x, O, x dash. This line is called vertical line and represented by y, O, y dash. This horizontal line x, O, x dash is called x axis. This vertical line y, O, y dash is called y axis. Now this is called positive direction of x axis or positive x axis. This is called negative direction of x axis or negative x axis. This is called positive direction of y axis or positive y axis. This is called negative direction of y axis or negative y axis. Now you take the real numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Positive real numbers on positive x axis, negative numbers on negative x axis, -1, -2, -3 and so on. On y axis, this is positive side 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. This is negative side of y-axis. So you take negative numbers -1, -2, -3 and so on. Now we observe how to represent a point or an ordered pair of real numbers in this coordinate system. Suppose if you want to represent a point P 2, 3 in this coordinate system. Now you take on x-axis the length is 2, on y-axis the length is 3. This is the location of the point 2, 3 in the graph. On x-axis you take the length 2, on y-axis you take the length 3. So the point here is 2, 3. You observe that this distance is 2. If this distance is 2, automatically this distance is also 2. If this distance is 3, then this distance is also 3. Now the distance of this point 2, 3 from x-axis is 3 units. The distance of this point 2, 3 from y-axis is 2 units. So x coordinate is the distance from y-axis, because 2 is the distance from y-axis. Y coordinate, this 3, is the distance from x-axis. Similarly, you take the point P x comma y, general point P x comma y. In this, what is x? It is the distance of the point P from y-axis. What is y? It is the distance of the point P from x-axis. Suppose P x comma y is here. Then what is this distance? Distance from x-axis. This is y. What is this distance? This is the distance from y-axis. It is x. So when a point lies in first quadrant, x coordinate is the distance from y-axis and y coordinate is the distance from x-axis. Similarly, how to locate the point -2, 3? Here x coordinate negative, y coordinate positive. So you take -2 on x-axis and 3 on y-axis. This is the point -2, 3. That means if the point lies in second quadrant, its x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. Similarly, with the same length 2 and 3, if a point lies in third quadrant, then what are its coordinates? -2, -3. If a point lies in fourth quadrant, then what are its coordinates? 2, -3. Because in fourth quadrant, x positive and y coordinate is negative. If a point P x comma y lies in first quadrant, implies and implied by x greater than 0 and y greater than 0. If a point lies in first quadrant, then both x and y are positives. If a point lies in second quadrant, in second quadrant x is negative and y is positive. If a point lies in third quadrant, x negative and y is also negative. If a point lies in fourth quadrant, then x is positive and y is negative. In this way, we represent any point in two-dimensional coordinate system. Next, we study how to find a distance between 2 points in the coordinate system. A distance between two points P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2. We discuss how to find the distance between 2 points P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2. That this is the point Px1 y1. This is the point Qx2 y2. You know, distance of this point P from x-axis is y coordinate. What is y coordinate here? y1. Distance of P from y-axis is x coordinate. This is x1. Next, similarly, distance of Q from x-axis is y coordinate, y2. Distance of Q from y-axis is x coordinate, x2. Now here we want to find the distance between these 2 points P and Q, this length PQ, that we want to find here. Now here you consider a right angle triangle. Here the angle is right angle. If it is right angle, then this side is called hypotenuse. Now, from right angle triangle, you know one important theorem on right angle triangle, that is Pythagoras theorem. What is the statement of that theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. What is hypotenuse here? PQ. So, PQ square is equal to PR square plus QR square. Now first we find the length PR. Let it be A, let it be B, let it be C, and let it be D. PR is same as AB. The distance PR is same as AB. But AB is taken as OB minus OA. But what is the length OB? What is the length OB? X2. This OB is same as QD, this length. What is the length OA? This is same as this CP X1. Next, QR. This QR is equal to CD. But what is CD here? OD minus OC. CD is OD minus OC. What is OD? This OD is same as BQ. But what is the length BQ? That is Y2 minus OC. OC is same as AP. What is AP? That is Y1. This is Y1. Now you substitute PR and QR in this equation. PR square X2 minus X1 whole square plus QR square Y2 minus Y1 whole square. PQ square is equal to this. Therefore, PQ is equal to square root of X2 minus X1 whole square plus Y2 minus Y1 whole square. This is the formula to find the distance between any two points Px1 y1 and Qx2 y2. Or you may write it as difference of x coordinate whole square difference of x coordinates square plus difference in y coordinate whole square under the square root. Now say what is the formula to find the distance between two points? Square root of difference of x coordinates square plus the difference of y coordinates square. In this way, you take a small note. What is the distance of the point P x comma y from origin? Origin is, you know, the coordinates of origin are 0 comma 0. What is the distance OP? By using that formula, the root of x minus 0 whole square, that is x square, plus y minus 0 whole square, that is y square. So square root of x square plus y square. This is the formula to find a distance of the point P from the origin.